Interesting call to bat first. Looking at that pitch, it seems a strange decision. You'd have to be really confident in your batting lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between India and South Africa. Please make the players and umpires welcome as they take to the field.
We're about ready to get underway and all... Ready, the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
No runs coming off. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Dug that out well. Nice, solid defensive shot. Quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, a maiden. Bumrah ready to start from the high court end.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Bit of shape on the way through. Markram happy just to watch it go by. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Cuts that off well in the infield. Bumrah kept it tight. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? Across the stumps and a flick of the wrists, wide of square leg. Could be four.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment, 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Siraj bowled a tidy line that over.
That showed great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading. This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Straight to the fielder. Couldn't get it through the field.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Nice, solid defensive shot. 4 runs added there. South Africa are 8 for none. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. Dug that out well. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Well batted. 4 runs off the over. South Africa are 12 for none. Bumrah ready to start from the high court end. Picks the gap perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one. A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though. Finds the fielder with that shot. Over completed, 4 runs added. South Africa are 16 for none. They've gone up here. LBW starts the over with a wicket.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock, not what you expect from someone of this quality.
India might look to push up a bit in the field and keep the pressure on the new batter.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Nice, solid defensive shot. End of the over and none off it.
Now 16 for 1.
Dug that out well.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, that's nice. Good defence. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Bumrah bowled well that over. Siraj ready to start from the pavilion end. Everyone's gone up for that. They're confident about this one. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Big dive and out. What a fantastic catch. Brilliant stuff. What a catch. What an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter will probably look to work the single. Early on and settle in.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
End of a quiet over. Jadeja, left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the high court end.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Out! Good catch, close to the ground. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
Coming in with some pressure on their shoulders. They've had a lean run of form the last few weeks, so will want to take their time a bit getting in. Doesn't beat the infield. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeping it tight still. Yadav, the left-arm unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place.
Quick onto that in the infield. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully.
Bavuma watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of another tidy over. Jadeja ready to start from the high court end.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Good shot, a beauty. Dug that out well. Jadeja kept it tight.
16 for 3.
Nice, solid defensive shot. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that though.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Cuts that off well in the infield. End of the over, not many coming from it.
16 for 3.
No, terrible shot. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. Some adjustments to the field.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of a quiet over.
17 for 3.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Moves in quickly, needs a direct hit. Oh, great run out.
The trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
be looking to play in what we call the V early on. A straight bat, keeping the elbow bent and upright, and then look to expand the shot making as they settle in. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Overcompleted and a wicket maiden. Superb bowling. Jadeja ready to start from the high court end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Nice cut shot, but straight to gully. Another quiet over completed. The batters are staying the course though. Dug that out well. Nice, solid defensive shot. Big appeal. What's the umpire going to say? Caught the edge. Everyone's gone up. Really confident appeal. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be full.
Straight through the line of the ball. Right out of the middle of the bat.
Yadav bowled a tidy line that over. Misses everything. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Finds the fielder with that shot. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Edged. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward. Putting the pressure on the batter. Out. No, somehow it's missed everything. Well, if they keep appealing like this, the umpire might have to sanction a warning. Yadav kept it tight.
21 for 4.
Going with spin now.
Spinner coming on to bowl.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Patel ready to start from the high court end.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Bowled, gets the vital breakthrough.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter makes their way out.
For South Africa.
Just the one run off. South Africa are 22 for 5. Sundar, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Dug that out well. Ah, that's nice. Good defence. Straight to the fielder. Great shot. Pulled straight to backward square leg though. End of another quiet over. Great bowling from both ends at the moment.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Very good shot there. Nice, solid defensive shot. Cuts it away, but finds the man just behind point. Patel bowled well that over. Doesn't beat the infield. Good shot, a beauty. Inside the line, pulled away, mid-wicket, cuts it off nicely. Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Sundar kept it tight. Patel ready to start from the high court end.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Quick onto that in the infield. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Onto that early, that could be four.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of a fine over, some very accurate bowling. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. Now then, massive shot. Dug that out well. It's a very strong appeal here. Got that away nicely. Can't get that outside the ring field. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
End of the over, not many coming from it.
31 for 5.
Thin edge. This is a big appeal. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The dismissal.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A big opportunity. To hear they've done well in recent weeks, putting up some solid scores. Should be coming in with some confidence already. End of another tidy over. Patel ready to start from the high court end. Couldn't get it through the field. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Oh, that's great commitment by the fielder. Another quiet over completed. The batters are staying the course though. Oh, that's nice. Good defence. No. Terrible shot.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Big shout from the bowler. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. They've gone up, but I'm not sure what they're appealing for. Siraj, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Good running, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. End of another quiet over, great bowling from both ends at the moment. So that's the last ball of the session, and that'll be lunch. An unbelievable session for the bowlers. 6 wickets taken, and the game has been blown apart. I need a bit of a lie down after all of that. Be sure to join me for the restart. Yadav, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
New batter at the crease will look to... settling quickly and get stuck into their work. Thin edge. Bowler and slip cordon very confident. And again, 2 on the trot.
Another one. 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Harmer to face the hat-trick delivery. Finds the fielder with that shot. Nice, solid defensive shot. End of a brilliant over, a wicket maiden. Siraj ready to start from the high court end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
They've gone up here. The keeper has really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Wasn't the best of reviews. Great call by the umpire, though. Oh, now that's a brilliant diving stop. Now then, there's an appeal, but nothing of note really happened. Now then, massive shout.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Straight to the fielder.
Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
End of another tidy over.
5 for 8.
That's just outrageous. Super catch.
Another one goes off to the pavilion. That's 9 down now. Some good bowling, finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the end.
For South Africa.
A little bit of wobble on that one, and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot.
Edged. The batter seems almost offended the fielding team went up for that. Will they refer it? What a catch, what an absolute beauty of a catch. Divine diving catch. That really doesn't feel like enough runs on this pitch. There's real pressure on the bowlers now to get some early wickets. Teams are coming out now. There's a modest lead on the scoreboard with the amount of time left in the batting available. They can make this into something really substantial. Perfectly timed.
Really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and dispatched.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Misses everything. Nicely played, perfect timing.
That shows great skill, lovely timing, and the boundary was the only place it was heading.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. On to the front foot, super shot, should be full.
Fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, smashes it away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Very good shot there.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Timed to perfection.
Tried for something a little bit different that last delivery. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Waits for it, cracks it away and looks to be four.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
End of a high-scoring over. Some lovely shot making on display. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Shot, real power behind that, and it's a massive maximum.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots, and the reward will come. That's going a long way. What a shot.
That's just the start you want. An awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Mulder is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to the stock ball and go from there. Open the face of the bat really well. Through the infield, and that'll be 4 more.
That's another big shot. 16 now off the last 3 deliveries. Really means business.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice. Leaned into it, wide of cover, and that will give him a bit of confidence. Then maybe 4.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Doesn't beat the infield. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Jansen ready to start from the high court end. Immaculate timing there.
No need to run for that one. Gets onto the back foot and powers it away for 4.
Just need to keep it simple, line and length. Around about that off stump will force a mistake. Times that shot to perfection.
Well, that was a poor ball. You really can't bowl like that. Got what it deserved.
Bavuma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Wow, that missed a lot. My, that's just flown off the middle.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Glanced away with a short fine leg.
Delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away. And what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
End of the over, 18 runs coming from it. India are 62 for none. That's a wonderful shot, straight through the covers.
What a lovely shot, flown to the boundary. It's not the type of ball to be bowling.
That last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear now for this innings. Great shot, rode the bounce of the ball nicely and cuts it through point.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary.
Super batting at the moment, back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond. Lovely cover drive, but straight to extra cover. Rahul with a great shot. Didn't overhit the ball, just beautifully timed, and that's 4-0.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Shot, that's so beautifully played. Will clear the fielder and the boundary. Rahul, 6 of your best, please.
It was a short ball, but seen really quickly. Onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
They've gone up here. LBW starts the over with a wicket. Batter doesn't seem sure about reviewing. Looked to have pitched in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
I'm not hearing anything on this. This could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble.
Good decision by the umpire. The challenge wasn't successful.
The first wicket down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment etched on their face. Cannot believe they got out like that.
As they take guard, they'll want to feel bat on ball early and get off the mark and settle the nerves a bit. That's a massive shot. That's going 12 deep into the crowd.
That's just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter, gets back fast to pull that one away for 6.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
10 from 2. Great shot making, really well timed. Feels like someone's in a hurry.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. A direct hit and it's gone. Thought it had got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Power and precision in that shot.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Mulder, ready to start from the pavilion end. Got that away nicely.
It was an outstanding shot. Saw it early, not much width to play with, and drove it through the covers for 4.
Rahul has already got the big shot away this over. Now they can just focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Well, don't even bother running.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat. Top-class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half-century.
Rahul with a lovely shot, overpitched, and that could be 4.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've always got to make them play on your terms. No, terrible shot. Opened the face of the bat really well. Through the infield, and that'll be 4 more.
Sometimes you've just got to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? That's going a long way. What a shot.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was put away with interest.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers and no need for the fielders to move.
Jansen shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to stick to the plans now. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back there into the crowd.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be really happy with that.
Through the gap, great shot.
Bowling a little too wide, and that was just driven square with incredible timing. Looking very settled now.
Sundar is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Oh my, that's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Nicely played. Perfect timing. Can't get that outside the ring field. End of a very good over for the batters. Stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that was just textbook and a bit of power as well to lift the ball over the top. It just keeps going.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball towards the boundary.
That was just a wonderful shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but it was just put away.
Boundaries are flowing. Need to find a dot ball or 2 just to slow things down again. Picks the gap perfectly.
Really was an impressive shot. Good timing and driven through the covers.
Yes, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Not much wrong with that delivery. Really just a good shot in the end.
You can't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Shot, that's so beautifully played. Will clear the fielder and the boundary. Sundar, 6 of your best, please.
Textbook 6, timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
Came forward under the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length still the key. Shot that is, into his slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Flipped away, it's gone high and gone far. 6 runs.
That's 18 from 3 deliveries. It's getting serious now. I think they need to get the length sorted on this next one.
The right-on pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. My, that's just flown off the middle.
It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nicely timed, but the fielder will get to that.
Really good scoring. 10 from 2 balls, making the bowler pay. Another impressively timed boundary.
That's gone. Nice, simple catch. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
The openers saw off the new ball and did a great job of building a partnership. Now the number 3 can come in and really dig into this innings. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Misses everything. End of the over. India are 193 for 2. Mulder, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's going a long way. What a shot.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
A boundary last delivery. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate now? Collects that one simple as you like, inside the ring. Shot, real power behind that, and it's a massive maximum.
Saw that so early and the timing was fantastic.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot. Oh my word, that's huge. Absolutely out the middle of the bat. A monster of a shot.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary. This has been a great knock. Using all the shots available, plenty of boundaries, and not really giving the bowlers much of a look in. Wonderful 100.
That's the over. India are 211 for 2. Bosch ready to start from the pavilion end. Shot, that's so beautifully played. Will clear the fielder and the boundary. Gill, 6 of your best, please.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back there into the crowd.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Bosch is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to the stock ball and go from there.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Very good shot there.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
And what a shot that is, into his slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Great shot. It was a good length to try that. And they did with maximum results. 6 more.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.